Good morning. Good morning. I wanted to address the educational crisis right now. It is a crisis. It is a crisis. We need to attack comprehension in our children quickly. We need to attack the comprehension. If you are on this TikTok app, you know by now you can go and search out information or individuals who are telling you that our children are not at the grade levels they're supposed to, and then it just goes crazy from there. But let's just give you parents brass tacks. Me as a parent, when my child is put in the next grade, it automatically tells me that because they got put in the next grade, that they have met the institutional requirements to go to the next grade. This is different than high school though, because high school is based on a credit-based system. So we have to pay attention to credits. Now, I don't know if that's everywhere, that high school is based on a credit-based system. So let me clarify that. I know high school to be based on a credit-based system based on my locations and my children's location. That's what I know. So I know to monitor their credits. But for the rest of us to say that we don't, or maybe we don't understand that our children are still behind, there isn't anything to, on the front half of the conversation, let you know that there is a problem. Yes, you do see bad grades, and that should be an indication that you should be doing something. But when they pass your kids, it is also an indication that, hey, they must have met the requirements to move to the next grade. There are things that we are going to have to start going to our school boards and requesting. Hey, you need to add in how I'm supposed to know, or what milestones I'm supposed to be able to understand in relation to how you are saying my child is or isn't on a specific level based on the curriculum that they're learning. It's very complicated, and it does take the village mentality because everybody's got to buy in on understanding this. But it starts with our institutions holding themselves accountable to giving us parents the information necessary to understand this. If my child comes home with an F, it does not say that they did not understand which concept. I just know that either their classwork was bad, their test work was bad, homework maybe was bad, they maybe weren't turning something in, these things. But that's it from just what you can see on Focus. Focus is what Duval County and Lake County use to track your kids' grades and things of that nature. And then you can go in there, see teachers' names, and reach out. What I'm saying is, at home, we have got to start grasping a better grasp of comprehension, meaning you have got to give your kids a book, have them sit down for 15 to 30 minutes until you can create a longer time frame, have them read that book, and then maybe write a paper or a summary about what they read so we can start understanding that comprehension. In order to do that, that means you also got to read too. That means you got to take in your time to say, hey, the book that I gave you, it don't even talk about what you're talking about. Or if when they write back, you're not seeing an elevation in the words that they're using to summarize the documentation or to summarize what they just read, then that should be another telltale. At some point, though, the bottom line is it's going to take a group effort. And as governor of Florida, I'm going to push a group effort. It's going to come from everyone. We're not going to point fingers at anybody. We're going to go ahead and put accountability on all of us because it's a structural concept. Parents start the teaching process. Then we give our children over to our institutional environment to make sure that they are educating our children in order to continue to make our economy function properly. And it cycles back because if they do not understand something, they should bring that back into their original teaching home to say, hey, I don't know what's going on here. That should spark the conversation to go back to the school and figure out where the gap is so we can hurry and fill it. Now, one of our biggest issues we know is we don't have enough people to make the structure work. So we have to do the best we can until we put that in place. And that's also going to start more than likely with increasing teacher pay so that we can get more personnel in and start filling some of these gaps that we will be looking for. But the people who are already in these positions, and we're talking our school board members, we're talking anybody who is in our educational realms, they need to start laying the documented foundation so we can start identifying where these issues are. So what I'm going to do is I'll be headed to the next Lake County School Board meeting and bringing this up to my board, letting them know, hey, we need to put this in place, or we're looking to put this in place, and how can this get on the agenda to make this happen so that we can start moving forward in these areas. And I'll let you guys know what type of feedback I get. Have a great day.